Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we are checking out this brand new 2025 Arctic Wolf 3950 Suite fifth wheel built by Forestriver RV. This is a 5 slide out, bath and a half, front living room fifth wheel with a lot of cool features. We're going to take a few minutes here, kind of walk you through the inside of the RV and the outside of the RV, and we're going to show you what this RV is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2025 Arctic Wolf 3950 Suite. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is a front living room, rear bathroom, kind of a bath and a half setup here. We're going to actually start up here in the living room section, and we'll kind of work our way around for you here. So a little different, you actually have your theater seat area up in the front nose cap section, where typically you would find a bedroom up here, or you would see the TV up there. But here they kind of flipped the living room around. So that is, again, a theater seat set up there. You can see it does kick back and recline. You have end table on each side, electric outlet, USB charger ports on each side. You do have the little bit of shelf space up top, along with the windshield in the front of the RV that does have a pull-down nightshade on it. You are going to have two opposing sofas, one on each slide here, and those will flip out and make into beds. So you could really sleep 4 people up here pretty comfortably if you wanted to, so if you have guests. It's all vinyl floor up here in this section. But then it turns around and you are staring at your TV, which is on a televator. So that'll drop up and down depending on, whether you want to watch TV or not. You are going to have electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. You have a little bit of storage on each side and a little bit of shelf space here as well. There's an electric outlet and USB charger port under there. But your televator buttons right here, you just push a button and your TV will drop down, or you push a button and just bring it right on back up out of there. It's 12 volt powered, so that's pretty cool. Now, shameless plug here, we got my All About RVs YouTube channel up, currently sitting at about 65,800 some odd subscribers. If you are interested, it's All About RVs, one word. Hop over there. Started that channel all the way back in 2010. So it's been around a long time, slowly growing. Looking up at our ceiling area right here, you are going to see we have the LED light bars up on the ceiling. Those are dimmable. You can also see one of the 2 GE ducted air conditioners up here as well. Now, stepping back down, you are going to step into your kitchen area. Now, you can see there is a little bit of lighting around this countertop, the way they did this. A very nice solid surface countertop. We step down into our kitchen area here. You are going to have the 12 volt powered refrigerator, 16 cubic feet. Over here, you're going to have your Furrion oven, 3-burner gas stovetop, flip up and down glass lid, and some drawer space down below. Window behind the stove there does open. You're going to have your Furrion microwave, along with a little bit of storage space there also. Very nice island setup here. And you can see you have your pull-out trash can here, a little bit of storage space under here too. They got the pretty cool utility style sinks. You got your high-rise sprayer faucet there. But you also have some of these little strainers and little cubby holders cutting board, cup washer, all that stuff right there. Got a little bit of shelf space here. You're going to have some controls down here for the on-demand water heater, AC, and your monitor panel system, and slide buttons and all that stuff over there. We'll go over that when we come back in to close it up at the end. Down here you will have your central vac, which does have the little dustpan vac thing. You just kick it open, sweep stuff right in. You also have some storage space here and drawer space. And you also have a very nice solid surface pull-out extension here to give you a little extra counter space. Your slide out over there is going to have the little ottoman bench, which has storage in it. You have two traditional chairs here, and then you also have a sliding kind of utensil drawer here if you want to use it for that. There's an electric outlet down there as well. Now up above here, you can stash you some goodies, put you some decorations up there if you want. And then right here, you will have your half bath. So you got your porcelain commode there, foot flush. There's going to be some storage underneath of here. And a decent sized medicine cabinet and vent fan right there. Then from here, you're going to step up into your bedroom area. So you're going to have that floating style step right there. A little bit of shelf space here. And you have some more pantry space here. Magnetic catches. You'll have a sliding door here for privacy going in and out of your bedroom. So camper king bed, there is a little bit of storage underneath of the bed also. It's got an opening at the bottom. You have electric outlet, USB charger ports, and even a 12-volt outlet over there, kind of like a cigarette style plug over there. You have electric outlet, USB charger port, digital thermostat, and then more storage up here. And then over here at the foot of the bed, you're going to have a nice electric fireplace down here. A little bit of shelf space, 6 drawers, and some closet space here. And you have TV hookups in the middle section. And then looking up at the ceiling again, you got a second GE ducted AC right there. And then you are back into the master bath area here. This is a huge bathroom. Nice big window back here. You do have a couple medicine cabinets right here. Exhaust vent up there. It does have the larger turbo fan here. You're going to have your step-in shower. And you also have either closet space or washer dryer. So you could do a combo or a stackable washer dryer in here if you wanted to. Then down below your sink area, you have some storage and a couple drawers and some shelf space. Porcelain foot flush toilet in here. But what do you guys think so far of the new look for 2025? So you got a little different flooring, little different wood colors, and some counter setups and stuff. This is a newer floor plan for the Alpha or Arctic Wolf also. They do make travel trailers called the Alpha Wolf. So you can get either a travel trailer or fifth wheel with this look. All different floor plans and stuff, depending on the size that you want. But let's head outside. I want to show you around the outside of this beautiful RV, and then we're going to come back in here and close it up at the end for you. We will be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2025 Arctic Wolf 3950 Suite fifth wheel here by Forestriver RV. We're going to start here on the door side and we will work our way around for you. So first things up, you're going to have a white fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewall. You have a lower gray aluminum siding, and then you're going to have some vinyl graphics. You're going to have a almost mirrored tinted window. You have in the front compartment right here a 20-pound propane tank with the auto changeover regulator. Just behind that, you're going to have your pass-through storage area here with a couple lights in there. There's also TV hookups and stuff in here as well, so you could put your TV outside if you wanted to. You have the little pet-friendly leash latch holder down there also. Down below here, you could see your two front landing gear jacks. It's part of the 4-point electric auto level jack system with the quick pull pins. It does have an enclosed underbelly as well. You are going to have the large folding entry handle here. Comes down a little bit lower than the average one, so it is a little bit nicer for shorter folks. You have the heavy-duty mower ride entry exit step rated for 500 pounds. Again, comes down, touches the ground, has adjustable feet, flips in the doorway when traveling. You got the black safety glass entry exit door, and that right there has the window built in that is Lippert thin shade ready. Now just above the door, it is also camera ready for a Furrion camera, and also on the front running light going down each side, it's camera ready there and camera ready on the back. So it is set up for a 4-camera system if you wanted to do that. You have two large power awnings here with the LED light strips built in close to the body of the RV. It does have a little cradle foot in the middle when it's closed up. It has adjustable arms for tilting and a manual override in the front arm head in case of an electronic failure. It is a dual axle unit, aluminum wheels, drum brakes, easy lube hubs. Just behind the rear axle here, you can see your rear 2 auto level jacks, along with, again, continuing enclosed underbelly and a gas line hookup right there as well. Now up here, you are going to have a mini fridge, motion light you've seen kick on right there. You got your sink area here, and electric outlet back there as well. The sink is hot and cold water both. You have an area right here for putting like a griddle or something on. There's a gas line hookup again down there. And you also have a portable ice maker right here too. And then you're going to have a huge storage compartment in the rear of the RV. There's a couple electric outlets back here, some lights back here as well. But you can get to this from multiple angles here. Now looking at the rear of the RV right here, you can see up there in the top center again, it is prepped for that rear camera. You have a traditional flat back fiberglass rear end here. The baggage doors are held up by magnetic holders back here in this section. Now real quick, I want to hop up here and kind of show you what the roof looks like. All right, I just wanted to hop up here real quick and kind of show you what the roof of your 3950 Suite Arctic Wolf might look like depending on how you order it. So kind of starting up in the front section there, you can see one of your 2 GE air conditioners. This one was ordered with a solar panel. You got your TV antenna here, plumbing stack vent, second GE air conditioner, couple plumbing stack vents, attic vent, you have roof vent, and also a skylight over there. But really the main purpose of kind of hopping up here and showing you this is just to kind of point out the fact that there's a lot of stuff up here. It's very, very important for you to get up here from time to time, maintain your seams and your seals and everything so that you make sure your RV will last you a long time. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, just real important, make sure you check your seams and seals and stuff. All right, so moving along here, you have the other side of that big storage area back here. You have a black tank flush right there. Your detachable 50 amp electric cord right here. Your on-demand water heater located back here. Then looking down below here, you can see one of your 2 dump areas, along with a dump hose holder and a couple of your dump handles back here. Then you're going to have this big storage area over here as well. There is a motion light back up in here. Going to have a vent up here as well. Then just down below in front of the axles here is going to be a second dump area with a couple more handles. And your enclosed underbelly again underneath of there, you can see that. You are going to have your furnace exhausting out right here. Just down below underneath of this compartment area is also the fresh water tank drain. You're going to have your second 20-pound propane tank right here. You have this docking area over here. So you have your jack controls over here. City water inlet, black tank flush. For the half bath, you have the cable satellite inlets, your gravity fill fresh water tank fill up, outside utility shower, bypass valve for the water heater, water pump switch, and a winterizing inlet there. So a few different things right here in this section. And then right up here, guys, we're going to have some very important informational stuff. So this is what we refer to as the production date sticker. It basically tells me this RV was built 3/26 of 25, model number 3950 Suite. The RV has a gross weight, this is the most you're allowed to load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, 14,240 pounds. Do not exceed that. Again, 14,240 is what it says. Tire size, ST 235/80R16 E-range tires with an 80 PSI cold. And it's extremely important to keep up with your tire pressure when traveling. Then right up here, it has another sticker, the dry weight sticker, telling me this RV was 12,070 pounds when it rolled off the assembly line with an exterior length of 42 feet 9 inches long. So again, very, very important to know your weights and your specs of your RV when traveling. You do have a very nice heavy-duty fiberglass front cap here as well. It does have a couple different LED light strips built into it. Obviously, you see when we were inside, it had the windshield in the front also. This is the Rhino pen box right here. So if you plan on upgrading this to like a Moore ride or a Kurt Air ride or something along those lines, you have to make sure it bolts up to the Rhino pen box settings here. Down below right here, you are going to have your front little compartment area here. This has the spare tire kind of up out of the way, so it's out of the weather, it's out of sight, out of mind, less likely to get stolen out of here than hanging off the bottom. It has a battery compartment here with the battery disconnect, the solar charge controller and stuff in there, and then quite a bit of mechanics of wiring and the jack motors and stuff for the front jack system and everything. But what do you guys think? Do you like the new look of the exterior part of the RV? Let me know in the comments down below. We are going to head back inside. I want to show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now back up inside the new 2025 Arctic Wolf 3950 Suite here. And I wanted to show you real quick what it looks like closed. So we've already gone ahead and closed up 4 of our 5 slides. And you could see with the back bed closed up here, I could come in here if I really needed to and maybe kind of climb over the bed to get to something in the bathroom, or maybe lay down and kind of take a nap if I wanted to. But in order to get back here, I do have to have this dinette slide actually opened up somewhat so I could come back there, because it's going to block us off. Now with our kitchen area here closed up, I could, if I was skinny, squeeze through here, but a larger person, you're going to have to bump out this kitchen slide to get to the half bath also. Now you can't get to your oven or your refrigerator with that slide closed either. I could get to a couple drawers here, little cabinets up here. I can come up here into my living room area if I needed to. I could get into this cabinet section here. I could somewhat get around up here. Maybe grab something out of one of the shelves if I had something up here I needed to get. But it's very, very important to make sure when you're closing and opening your slides that nothing is in the way. So you don't accidentally damage a cabinet door or drawer, or accidentally open it up at the campsite and maybe run into the electric pole or water pole or something at the campsite. So make sure you know your surroundings when you're opening and closing the rooms. Now, when you do close up this dinette slide here, let's bring this one in. Hit the button, get the right button here. And it comes basically straight in and goes straight out. Now, another thing that's real important to do on these slides is make sure your floor is actually clean, because it will run over any like rocks or pebbles or anything that might have accidentally been tracked in from the campground, and it gets trapped in between the floor and your linoleum and can basically damage your RV. So again, make sure your floor is clean, but you can see here, it's closed up now. I'm not really getting back here. I'd have to climb over the island or something to do so. And you'd have to climb up way up there to get over top and into the bedroom if you tried to get in there. Could you do it? Sure, if you're an acrobat maybe, but that's not something we're trying in this video. And then when you are ready to go back out, all you gotta do is push the button and take it right on back out. These are 12-volt powered slides. It only takes a few seconds to open up each one. Not a real big deal. There is a manual override in case of an electronic failure, so you could manually bring them in as well. Talk with your service advisor and stuff on stuff like that. They'll be able to go over stuff with you. But what do you guys think? Again, let me know in the comments down below. Do you like the new look of this Arctic Wolf product here? Do you like this floor plan with the reversed front living room kind of setup there? Let me know. Thanks for watching.